Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Hey there, my name is Joseph. I am a Salesforce consultant who specializes in Mulesoft development for Solved, a trusted Mulesoft integration partner. And today I'm going to be discussing how you can utilize your flows, throughput, and flow messages for Mulesoft's updated billing metrics and billing model so you can make the best out of what you can. First, let's quickly define the core metrics Mulesoft uses for billing. You have your mule flows. This isn't about how many mule flows you have, but how many are concurrently active. Mulesoft tracks the max concurrent flows, meaning the highest number of flows instances running simultaneously in any given hour during the month. Think of it as peak demand on your active integration process. You also have mule messages. This is more straightforward. It's the total messages processed. Essentially, every time an event source triggers as a mule flow, that comes to the message. It's the aggregate count of all events that your applications consume. Then you have data throughput, which measures the total bytes transferred by your deployed applications. This includes actual business data, but also internal operational traffic like logs and health checks. Large data volumes and verbose logging can quickly add up here. Lastly, we have vCores. So while billing focus is shifting, they still represent your underlying compute capacity. Over-allocating vCores means you're paying for resources you're not actually using. Now let's dive into strategies to reduce your consumption for flows and messages. For mule flows, the goal is to reduce what you run. Consolidate logic. Instead of many small independent applications for closely related tasks, look for opportunities to combine them. Fewer distinct active applications can mean fewer concurrent flow instances. Next, you want to leverage your subflows. This is key for internal reusability. Instead of building separate main flows for common operations that might get called by other flows, encapsulate that logic in a subflow. Subflows don't count as independent mule flows for billing. They're part of the main flow's execution. This keeps your main flow count down while still promoting modularity. Then you have batch versus real-time data. Not everything needs to be real-time. For non-urgent data synchronization or processing, consider using scheduled batch jobs. One batch run can process thousands of records, counting as a single flow instance, rather than triggering a flow for every single record. Then you have strategic API-led. While API-led connectivity is great for reusability, be mindful of having too many constantly active API listeners if they're not truly needed. Design your system and process APIs efficiently. For mule messages, on the other hand, we aim to reduce what you process. You can filter early. If you can filter events before they even enter your mule flows, do it. For example, filter messages at the queue level or a database level if the criteria are simple. Then for debounce and throttling, for very high frequency event sources where you don't need to process every single event, implement logic to debounce or throttle them. Process events in batches or at a reduced frequency. Lastly, you have robust error handling. This is crucial. Prevent messages from getting stuck in reprocessing loops due to transient errors. Implement dead letter queues to catch and handle failed messages gracefully so they don't keep adding to your message count. Next, let's look at optimizing your data movement and underlying infrastructure. For data throughput, it's all about efficient data. Compress and delta. When transferring large files or datasets, use compression like gzip. Even better, implement delta processing. Only send the changes, not the entire dataset each time. You can also do local processing. If the heavy data transformations can happen closer to the source of the destination system, do it there. Avoid pulling massive amounts of data into MuleSoft's runtime just for transformation if it's not essential for the integration's core logic. Then, smart logging. You have to review your logging strategy. Excessive or overly verbose logging contributes to data throughput as logs are transferred and stored. Only log what's necessary for monitoring and troubleshooting. For vCores, it's about efficient infrastructure, right sizing. Continuously monitor your applications, actual CPU and memory usage. Allocate just enough Cloud Hub worker size or runtime Fabric vCores to handle your peak demand, avoiding paying for idle capacity. Autoscaling, you can leverage Mulesoft's autoscaling features to dynamically adjust resources. This allows your applications to scale up during high load and scale back down during quieter periods, optimizing costs. Lastly, you have environment segregation. Always use separate environments for development, testing, and production, and allocate vCores appropriately. Dev and test environments typically need far fewer resources than production. To wrap up, optimizing Mulesoft costs is a continuous process. Your best friends here are the Anypoint Usage Report and Anypoint Monitoring. Use them regularly to track your flows, messages, and throughput. Periodically analyze your usage patterns. Which applications are the heaviest consumers? Can they be refactored for better efficiency? And you can implement strong API governance and consider establishing a Center for Enablement, or C4E, to promote best practices and reusability across your organization. And finally, know your contract. Work closely with your Mulesoft account team. Understand that your specific allotments for flows, messages, and throughput, and what the rates are for any overages. This knowledge is crucial for an effective budget management. By proactively designing for efficiency and continuously monitoring your usage, you can ensure your Mulesoft investments deliver maximum value without the unexpected costs. If you're still feeling like you don't know how to effectively optimize your MuleFlow instances and feeling a little stuck, at Salt, we would love to help. We are a consulting firm that helps our customers proactively grow and adapt to any new situations, solving their business problems with the use of Salesforce, AI, and different Salesforce products such as Mulesoft, Data Cloud, CPQ, account engagement, or third-party integrations. Feel free to visit us on our website to see some of our customer success stories or some of the use cases we've done in the past. Visit us on LinkedIn for something similar, or visit our YouTube where we do a bunch of different demo videos on different products such as Mulesoft, RCA, and many others. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.